Hello everyone, Attorney Lee Marvin here. Today I'm going to be reading to you the questions for the naturalization exam. So I'm going to read the question, I'm going to read the accepted answers, and I'm going to go slowly so you can try to come up with the answer before I do. You can replay this, you can speed it up, whatever you want, but it's important to be able to listen to this information to prepare for your naturalization exam. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What does the Constitution do? It sets up the government, it defines the government, it protects the basic rights of Americans. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these 3 words? We the people. What is an amendment? An amendment simply is a change to the Constitution or an addition to the Constitution. What do we call the first 10 changes or amendments to the Constitution? It's called the Bill of Rights. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom of assembly, freedom of the press, freedom to petition the government. How many amendments does the Constitution have? 27. What did the Declaration of Independence do? It proclaimed or announced our independence. It declared our independence from Great Britain. It said that the United States is free from Great Britain. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty, pursuit of happiness. What is the freedom of religion? You have the right or freedom to practice any religion or no religion. What is the economic system of the United States? You can say either a market economy or a capitalist economy. What is the term rule of law? It means everyone must follow the law, leaders must obey the law, government must obey the law, or no one is above the law. So this next section is about the system of government. Name one branch or part of the government. Choices are Congress, the legislative branch, the president, the executive branch, the court system, or the judicial branch. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? It's called checks and balances, or the separation of powers. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The president. Who makes federal laws? Congress, or the Senate and House of Representatives, or the U.S. or national legislature. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and the House. House of Representatives is the complete phrase. How many U.S. senators are there? 100, or 2 per state. We elect U.S. senators for how many years? 6. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? Again, you need to look this up yourself, and you need to go over it and make sure that you know the answer to that question. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. You will be asked to name your U.S. representative, and you need to do the research yourself and be prepared on the day of the exam. Who does a U.S. senator represent? All of the people of the state. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Acceptable answers are because of the state's population, because they have more people, because some states have more people. We elect a president for how many years? 4. In which month do we vote for the president? It's November. What is the name of the President of the United States right now? Well, you can look this up yourself because that's going to change. Currently, it is President Biden. What is the name of the Vice President now? Again, you need to look that up before you go to the exam. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes the president? The vice president. If both the president and vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? It would be the Speaker of the House. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The president. Who signs bills to finally become laws? The president. Who can veto a bill? Veto means to kill it. The president. What does the president's cabinet do? The cabinet advises the president. What are 2 cabinet-level positions in the government? There's a lot of them. Secretary of Agriculture, Commerce, Defense, Education, Energy, Health and Human Services, Homeland Security, Immigration, Housing and Urban Development, the Interior, Labor, State, Transportation, Treasury, Veterans Affairs, Attorney General, and the Vice President. What does the judicial branch do? They review the laws, they explain the laws, they resolve disputes or disagreements, they decide if a law goes against the Constitution. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? So, look that up too, because there's 9 justices now, but that could change. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? Again, you need to look that up because that does change with time as well. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? The power to print money. Only the federal government can do that. The right to declare war. The right to create an army. The right to make treaties. Okay, those are the rights and powers of the federal government. Under the Constitution, some powers belong only to the states. What is one power that belongs to the states? Providing schooling and education, to provide protection, which is the local police, provide safety, usually that's the fire department and the police, to give driver's licenses, approve zoning and land use within the state. Who's the governor of your state now? You got to look that up, okay? What is the capital of your state? Again, you got to look that up. You should know that. It's really easy to find. Just do a Google search. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Currently, the Democratic Party and the Republican Party. What is the political party of the president now? Again, you got to look it up to find out who your president is. But if it's Biden, it's the Democratic Party. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives? You got to look that up because that changes every couple of years. That could change technically. So the next section, I'm going to do another video. So stand by, subscribe, click on the alert notification so you can get the conclusion to the rest of the questions for your naturalization exam.